You better not drive away in my car again.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't you dare.
See you later, you idiot.
Are you kidding me right now? That idiot doesn't even know how to drive the proper way. If he crashes another one of my cars, then he's going to be in giant trouble.
What place should I go to? I know, let's go to McDonald's. After going to McDonald's. Yay, I have McDonald's. Now time to go back home super fast. Oh no, it's the police.
This is the police. Please stop the vehicle.
No, I have to go home and eat lunch.
Where the heck have you been?
To McDonald's.
And the cops were on you too. How fast were you going?
I don't know.
Of course you don't. You know what? Get out now.
What the heck do you want from me?
Sir, you were driving 74 miles per hour in a 30 miles per hour zone, which is 44 miles per hour over the speed limit. I'm afraid you'll have to get a $495 ticket. Have a nice day.
Why are you making that angry stare?
Get in that room. I can't believe you earned a $495 ticket for going 34 miles per hour over the freaking speed limit. Do you even know how much money that is?
No.
Oh, what's the point of asking that question? You don't even know anything about money. Okay, you know what? I have a deity with you stealing my car while not knowing how to drive. It's time to start teaching you how to drive since you're 16 years old. Alrighty, minor. So it's the first thing you do in driving a car.
Is it to play Grand Theft Auto 6?
No, that is obviously not the right answer. Why did you think that was the answer?
Because I want Grand Theft Auto 6 to be released right now.
Well, the first thing you do is...
Step on it.
No.
Ouch! It really hurts.
You freaking idiot. You just crashed the freaking car. That's IT. Get out of this car right now. You have no idea how much trouble you're in right now.
What did I do?
You just destroyed my freaking car, you stupid idiot. Now I have to get a new one yet again, all thanks to you. Now I have to call the 12-tone chromatic and ask him to take you as home. Thanks for picking us up, E12-tone chromatic.
You're welcome.
Hey, after I give E-minor his second whipping of the day, can I use your car to teach E-minor how to drive?
But what if he crashes it just like what happened to your car?
Oh, don't worry, I'll give him some extra help. But for now, he needs another whipping.
Haven't I already had enough pain inflicted on me?
No, this is what you get for crashing my car yet again. Cars are not cheap, you know. Oh, I forgot. You don't know crap about money. You know what? Get back in E12-tone chromatic's car, because just because you crashed my car doesn't mean you were done learning how to drive. You have to know how to drive. Now come on. Alrighty, minor. So the first thing you're supposed to do when driving a car is...
Step on it.
No, minor. Get your foot off the gas. The car isn't even on. As I was saying, you're supposed to check your mirrors before you do anything else. Now check your mirrors so you can see what's behind you. Well, what are you waiting for? Check your mirrors.
But what does that mean?
It means you have to adjust the mirrors so you can see what vehicles are behind you. Do you see those controls above the lock buttons? Those controls are used to move the mirrors. No, that's the button to unlock the car doors. I wanted you to adjust your mirrors. You know what? Let's switch seats. As you can see, I am moving my mirrors so I can see behind me. you have to make sure you can see behind you with all 3 mirrors. Okay, now that I've checked my mirrors, I can now put on my seatbelt. It is required by law that every passenger has their seatbelt on. I don't see you with your seatbelt on. All right, now I can start the car. As you can see down here, the handle is next to the P, which means I am in park. To get the car going, I have to pull the handle to the letter D, which means drive. Before I go, I have to see if there's any cars behind me. Right now, there aren't any, so I can start driving. As you can see, we are in a residential zone right now, so we have to go slower than on a main street.
Why did you stop?
Look at that red octagonal sign. What does it say?
5107?
No, it says stop. When you see a sign that looks just like that, you have to stop and look both left and right to see if there's any cars coming. Whoever stops first gets to go first. And now we are moving again. And now we are turning left onto a bigger street. Now that we're on a bigger street, we can go a little bit faster, but not too fast since the speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Now this is a 4-lane road. You can't get in the middle of 2 different lanes, or else you'll be blocking the traffic behind you. You must stay in your lane. But if you want to change lanes, you can. But you must use your blinkers to let the other drivers know you're changing lanes. And you have to either look in the mirror to your right or double shoulder check. I don't see anything in the lane to the right of me, so I can change lanes. And while changing lanes, you have to accelerate a little. Now that I'm in another lane, I can cancel the signal.
Why did you stop this time?
What color are the lights in front of you?
Green?
No, they're red. Most traffic lights include 3 different colored lights. Red means stop, yellow means caution, and green means go. The light has just turned green, so we can go now. We are now making a right turn. Now, when making a turn, you must use your blinkers to let the other drivers know that you're turning. If you're turning right, you have to use your right blinker, but if you're turning left, then you would use your left blinker. And you must do a hand-over-hand movement. After you're done making a turn onto another street, the signal automatically cancels itself. That doesn't happen after changing lanes. If you saw an orange blinking hand at the traffic lights, that's a warning that indicates that the lights are about to turn red. The traffic lights actually turn yellow for a brief moment before turning red. It's against the law to go when the light is red. But there are some exceptions. In some intersections, you can turn right even if the light is red, but in other intersections, you can't do that if there's a sign saying that you can't turn right on red, which only applies when it's between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. The light just turned yellow, and I'm accelerating through the intersection, as you can see. If the light turns yellow while you're in the middle of the intersection, you can feel free to accelerate through it. Now we're making a left turn this time. Now if you're turning left, there's a turning lane for you. It should say only, with an arrow turning left. And that leads me to my next point. Some traffic lights include an arrow. When there's a green arrow pointing left, that means that the people who are waiting to turn left can turn left. But if you are going straight, then the arrow is not for you. Eventually, the arrow will turn yellow for a brief moment, then the circular light will turn green. If that's the case, and you're turning left, then you have to wait until the traffic that's coming the opposite way of you to pass you. If every car passes you or if the light is no longer green, you may now turn left. As you can see, I just stopped the car again because there's someone trying to cross the street. Now we're moving. If you see anyone in the street, then you must stop the car so you won't hit them. Now we're entering a school zone, so the speed limit will now be 20, But since today is Saturday, we don't have to slow down because that only applies to school days. Now we are making a right turn, but this time, we are turning onto the lane that's closest to the yellow line. That yellow line to the left of us divides the traffic into two halves. If you're on the right side of the yellow line, then you're heading north, but if you're on the left side of the yellow line, then you're heading south. If we are living in the UK, which we are not, then it's the other way around. Now we are making a right turn onto a residential street. Now this street is quite different from other streets. Can you tell me what that white sign to your left says?
043?
No, that says one way. If you see that sign, then that means you can only go one way on a certain street. Like on this street, you can only go east, not west. We are now making a left turn onto another one-way street. Do you see that sign with the two arrows pointing the opposite way of each other? That means as you go forward, the street becomes a two-way street. So now you can go either north or south instead of just north. That sign to the right of us says do not enter, meaning you may not turn that way. Signs like that are found on one-way streets. We are now turning right. We are now parking. Alrighty, minor. Now let's see how you do. I hope you have been paying attention. Let's switch seats. Alrighty, minor. Remember to check your mirrors before you do anything else.
Now I can start the car.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What am I forgetting?
You don't have your seatbelt on.
Now we can go.
Hey, you forgot to look behind you first, and there was a car coming. Good thing you didn't hit the car, but you have to remember to look in the mirrors first. Remember, you have to stay in your lane. Also, you're going a little bit too fast. The speed limit is only 30 miles per hour.
How do I know if I'm going too fast or too slow?
Look on the speedometer. No, me minor. You were just going faster when I wanted you to go slower. Put your foot on the brakes and slow down. That's better. Make a left turn at the light. You have to be in the turning lane if you're turning left. The turning lane is the lane to your left. Now look to your left as you're turning left. Good job. Just a little bit faster. I didn't say a lot faster, I said a little bit faster. Now slow down. Now change to the lane to your right. Shoulder check. Now accelerate. You forgot to turn on your blinkers. The light just turned red, so what should you do? What the heck are you doing? You just ran that red light. Red means stop, not go. Come on, E minor, you have to know these things. Stay in your lane. I said stay in your lane. You're on two different lanes, you idiot.
Would you shut up?
E minor, I'm trying to help you learn how to drive, so pay attention and stop being rude to me. Now get back in the lane you were just in. There's a person in the street, so stop the car.
I'm almost there. Whoa, I need to get out of the street.
Did you seriously try to run that man over?
Yes.
I told you to stop the car, not run him over, you stupid idiot. You have to listen to what I'm saying so you won't be a bad driver. What you were just doing is dangerous. Now get your act together. Make a right turn at the light. E minor, I said make a right turn at the light. You just missed your turn.
You didn't say which light you were talking about.
I meant the traffic light, you nincompoop. You know what? Make a right turn at the next light instead. We are now at the next light, so turn right. Why are you still looking forward? You should be looking to your right since you're turning right. Don't take your hands off the steering wheel.
I can move my hands to wherever I want to move them.
E minor, you have to put your hands at 10 and 2 when driving a car.
Whoa!
Okay, this is way too fast. You earned a ticket earlier today by driving too fast. Slow down the car.
But I forgot how to slow down the car.
Just put your right foot on the brakes.
But where are the brakes?
E minor, stop acting stupid and slow it down.
No, seriously, I don't know how to.
Move your foot to the left and press the brakes. Why did you put your foot on the gas? Slow down this car now.
I can't.
Slow it down.
I just said I can't.
E minor, do you seriously want to get US in another car crash? Do you? No. Well then slow this car down right now.
I have no idea why you're asking me to do something I don't know how to do. How do you expect me to slow down this car if I don't know how to?
That's IT.
Hey, get your hands off of my leg.
That's how you slow down this car. All you had to do is put your foot over the brakes. E minor, stay in your freaking lane, you idiot.
Hey, get out of the middle of the lanes.
Shut up, mind your own business and stop bothering me.
Just shut up and get back in your lane.
Black drivers are the worst.
I don't want to hear another word from you, stupid woman.
E minor, look at where you're going.
Wait, why is the car going faster?
It's because you have your freaking foot on the gas, you idiot. Slow IT back down now, and don't say you don't know how to slow IT down. So slow IT down. Come on, do something.
Do something? Okay.
No, what are you doing?
Ouch! Not again.
Get out.
But, it really hurts.
I said get out.
Okay.
E minor, you stupid idiot. This car wasn't even my car. This was E12 Tone Chromatic's car. There are speed limits for a reason. Oh great, as if this day couldn't get any worse.
Aren't you that same guy that I ticketed earlier?
No, it was my twin brother.
You don't have a twin brother, you idiot.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway because you're still gonna have to pay another $495 for going 82 miles per hour in a 30 miles per hour zone. Have a nice day.
Wait, officer, we don't really have a car to take us home, so if you don't mind, can you drive us home?
Sure.
You have no idea how furious I am with you. Just wait until E12 Tone Chromatic hears about what you did. You are in a truckload of trouble right now. Thanks, officer.
No problem. Have a nice day.
Get inside the house right now.
So how was it?
You don't want to know.
Why?
Because E minor crashed your car and earned another $495 ticket for speeding.
Go to your room now. E minor, I am so angry that you crashed my freaking car. I really love that car and I've had IT for 10 years. 10 freaking years. Now we have to pay for 2 cars, along with those 2 speeding tickets you've earned for going too fast. Ohio, that's IT, you're going to driving school.
Alright, E minor, so I'll be your driving instructor for today. My name is Kendra. So what's the first thing you do in a car?
Is it to play with the steering wheel?
No, the first thing you do is check the mirrors. To check your mirrors, use those controls that I'm pointing to. No, that's the car horn. Here, Let me do it for you.
30 seconds later.
There you go. Now put on your seat belt. Good. Now start the car. You're turning the key the wrong way. Turn it the other way.
All right, let's go. Why isn't the car moving?
Because the car is still in park. If you look down, you'll see a handle that's next to the letter P, which means park. To allow the car to move, you have to set the car to drive. No, you set the car to reverse. We don't want to move backwards, we want to move forward, so the car has to be in drive. No, we don't want the car to be in neutral, we want the car to be in drive.
Ah! There isn't anything down here that says drive. Just tell me how to get IT moving.
Whoa, calm down, buddy. You just have to move the handle to the D.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Because the D means drive. I thought you already knew that.
Fine, I'll move the handle to the D. There, I did it. Are you happy now?
Now let's start driving.
After E minor finished driving. So teach, how did I do?
Unfortunately, you have failed your driving test.
What? I failed?
Yeah. You kept running stoplights and stop signs, kept going over the speed limit, making the wrong turns and more.
I can't believe I failed.
So how was your driving test?
I failed my driving test.
You know, E minor, we tried driving my car, but you crashed it. Then we tried E12 Tone Chromatics car, you crashed that too, and now you failed driving school. I don't think you'll ever be a good driver. Just go to your room.
Okay.